Good morning, boys and girls. I brought you guys out today to my sister's house. She lives on a farm and they have horses. Let me see, I'm gonna turn the camera around, hopefully, while I'm doing it. I don't know because I don't have my glasses on. All right, good morning, boys and girls. Today, I'm out at my sister's house. She lives on a farm. That is Miss Hadley and Miss Harper. They're gonna help us. So the arena is over here. They're getting ready. They're bringing out Kizzy. We're gonna walk a little closer inside the barn and see what they're going to do with Miss Kizzy. So look, they've chained her up so she can't go anywhere.
And it doesn't hurt her at all. She likes it.
And she likes
And
us.
this is where it takes a lot to take care of a horse. We're going to talk to you about how much we have to feed them. And this is, her name is, we call her Kizzy, but her registered name is Promise to Do It. And she is 27 years old.
Oh.
And that's pretty old in horse years. Horses live to be about 25 or 30, sometimes 35. But she's getting up there. She's still a very good horse and she gives good rides. She loves kids. She likes to go to shows. Since she's kind of old, we do have to do special things with her feed. She actually has a special feed that we have to water down for her so that she can eat it correctly.
Do you know how much Kizzy weighs?
Kizzy weighs about 1,200 pounds.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
This is Hadley
We've got another.
and Harper.
Can you guys wave? These are.
And they show Miss Kizzy. They take her to shows.
Trophies with her.
And they have their show shirts on today.
Turn around, girl.
And they're
show the
going
back.
to help us. Oh my goodness, look at those. They're going to help us. They help take care of Kizzy. And girls, can you show me how to brush her? How would you brush the Miss Kizzy? Can you show me what you would do?
Miss Kizzy has on her winter hair right now. She likes to be outside in the winter. Oh, and now she's tried to get on camera. She just ate, so her mouth is a little bit dirty. Somebody needs to brush Kizzy's mouth.
Do you brush her teeth? Do you ever brush her teeth?
No.
No, you don't brush her teeth.
But something else happens to horses' teeth. When the vet comes out, and vets do have to come out.
She liked it.
It's okay. Vets do have to come out and give horses checkups. And when they get sick, sometimes we have to call the vet.
No.
She kind of likes that, Harper. See how she's holding still? She likes it.
She's getting all clean.
Horses have to get shots just like people do. Kizzy, here in about 3 weeks, will get 3 shots.
Now, do you take her to the vet?
The vet will come out here for us, but we can take her if we need to. Let me come right under here and show you kids. When a horse gets a shot, they get it right here. And when Miss Kizzy gets shots, they don't even hurt her. She doesn't even move. She stays right there. Here. Something else that the vet does when he comes out to give them their shots, he listens to their heart and he listens to their breathing just like he does a person. And then, let me show you, wait just a minute. He'll take their mouth, he'll open up their mouth.
Look at those teeth. Oh my goodness.
And something else unusual about horses is their teeth never stop growing. So usually once a year they have to, when the vet is out, he'll take a giant file. Don't hit her, just brush nice. He'll take a giant file and he'll file all their teeth down so they're flat so they can grind up their food. Otherwise their teeth keep on growing, the top teeth grow down and the bottom teeth grow up, and they keep on growing and it hurts the sides of their mouth and it makes it so they can't eat. So she'll have to get her teeth flattened down when the vet comes out in a few weeks.
And then how often does she get shoes? Does she wear shoes?
Yes, she does. She gets shoes every 6 to 8 weeks. She gets new shoes only in the sun. Like the next time, it's called a farrier. He comes out and he'll trim her hooves and he'll put shoes on her for the season.
So they don't wear shoes in the winter?
Not in the winter. They don't have to have them on in the winter. And when he comes out, look how dirty her hooves are. Girls,
Oh my goodness,
somebody's
look
got
at
to
that.
get this horse cleaned up.
It's a mess.
Somebody clean off her hooves. Oh, thank
Oh.
you. Thank
She
you.
is a mess.
She was standing out in the pasture. This is a pretty good stiff brush. She was out in the pasture.
What a good girl you are, Kizzy.
She is.
Yes, you a good, pretty girl.
Yeah,
The girls are cleaning her hooves.
And it is hard. It takes a lot of work to keep a horse. They have
How
to be,
many times a day do you feed her?
They have to be. Our horses get fed twice a day, and they get special grain. I'm going to bring out another little horse for you to see in a minute. They get special grain, and they all get different amounts, and they also get hay, and they love their hay. And then we have a big pasture that they can go out and they eat grass, but they have to get their grain twice a day. Look, Kizzy's kind of going to sleep.
Oh, she really likes
She
it.
likes to be brushed. She does. She has on her winter hair. It's real thick. This will all fall out.
Does she shed, or do you have to trim it?
She sheds, but I have a special brush that you use this. Let's see if we can, wait a minute. Let me just show one thing and then you can do it.
I need it. Give me it.
I'm going to show this. Wait a minute.
I want to see the hair. Oh my goodness, look
See
at
here,
all
the
that
hair
hair.
just comes right out.
And that doesn't hurt her?
Nope. Doesn't hurt her at all. And it doesn't hurt when they get shoes on either. Not at all. Kizzy just stands there, lets them, she's very used to it.
Aw.
They actually,
What
they
if
actually,
they actually get like shoes?
They don't get real shoes, do they?
No, they're horseshoes.
They get horseshoes.
And they actually nail the horseshoes into their hoof. And a lot of people think that sounds, oh, that would be so painful. But it's not. Their hooves are just like your fingernails or your toenails.
What do you do with their old shoes?
They sometimes depending on how beat up or bent they are, they just have to get rid of them. But sometimes they can do a trim and they can put their shoes right back on them. Yeah. So sometimes you can do that, but it depends on how much they've walked, how much they've shown, if the nails have come loose and bent them. That's why we have somebody special come out and do that. I can't do that by myself. I've not been trained to do it. Look, Miss Kizzy still. You could give it to her now. Well, she may not be able to keep that one in her mouth. She didn't get enough in. Here, we give it to her again. Oh, wait a minute. There you go, Kiz. You got it now. Now she'll crunch on that. We're getting ready to saddle, Kizzy. And the girls are going to help me.
What was that for?
Okay, I need Hadley to bring me the saddle pad. This is a saddle pad. It's not very pretty, but she has to have it. It protects her back, and it gives her a nice cushion. And it goes right a little bit forward, almost even with her leg. Okay, now I need the pink saddle blankets.
Oh, she's got a blanket.
Yeah, she has different colored blankets that we use.
I went to the saddle.
That saddle's very heavy. Do you think you can handle it?
Yeah.
Well, we're just going to put this saddle blanket on right over the saddle pad. And then I got to do something real quick. I have to stand behind her to make sure that it's all even. And I can stand right behind Kizzy like this because I know she doesn't kick.
Hey, you should
Watch
tell,
this. Watch this.
You should tell them what you did.
Okay, I will. Look at this big clump of hair that was just falling out. By the time we're done, I will have hair from the top of me to the bottom of me. Okay, now I need the saddle, and I know
This is
that's
her saddle.
very heavy.
No, it's not.
It's okay.
Can I do the wings?
In a minute, I have to put the saddle
We gotta get the
on
saddle on.
first. And we have to hook it.
Hey, let me see
Getting all these belts and the stirrups. We're just going to put it gently on the
Here,
top of
horse.
her.
Here, horse.
Hey.
Here, horse.
Hey, you two are you're on a YouTube video right now doing crazy things.
Okay, here, horse. Here. Go faster. Here.
So now I've got the saddle on her, and if you notice, she's got 2 stirrups. These stirrups are a little bit too long for Harper and Hadley, so we have a second set of stirrups that fit them perfect. Because you don't want to ride with your feet in the stirrups. You want to always have your feet in the stirrups. And here come 2 wild horses now. I gotta go over here. I'm just gonna make sure everything's straight on the other side.
Pretend
And
you take
then-
off without me.
This is how the saddle hooks on. It goes right underneath her belly. And I'm gonna hook it right here, and there's a fancy way to hook it. First I get a stirrup out of the way. You gotta be pretty strong to do this. Let's get this stirrup out of the way. I hook them right over the saddle horn.
Pretend you love rides.
Girls, you're supposed to be quiet. I'm hooking this right in this loop. It's called a D-ring. I'm going to tighten it up. And it's pretty, you got to be pretty strong. Tighten it up. And then I wrap this piece through.
Put it on as a necklace. There you go.
And we're done. Right before somebody gets on to ride her, I'll tighten it up again just to make sure. Because sometimes horses like to puff up their bellies, their tummies, when you're getting ready to saddle them. But she's a good girl. And our reins are way out here. Oh, girls. Okay, so now we're going to work on putting the bridle and reins on her. You don't want your horse to run away on you, even though you can probably tell Kizzy doesn't run anywhere except for a meal. And we put this right here for just a minute, and then I'm going to take her reins. She's got her bit. This is the part that goes in her mouth. And then this chain goes underneath. We have really fancy stuff for when we're in a show, but we're just doing this today just to show. There we go. We put her ears. Doing okay? I'm just checking her bit. There we go. Let's put her.
Don't spit on me, little girl.
Put her other ear in. I'm doing well. Okay, let's go.
You don't need to hold on.
Step down. Here comes Harper out on Kizzy, and we're gonna head up to the road. Wave, Harper.
Can you wave at me, Harp?
Good job leading, Hadley. We go clear up to the road. Usually right in the pasture, out in the arena, don't we, Bubba? Pretty soon. You don't want her to go over to the grass. Good job. Can you look up, sit up straight like you do in a show? You sit up straight and you smile.